Hello and welcome. I'm Raya, Abirached, and this is World Business, your weekly insight into the global business trends shaping our lives. Regional integration is a global trend, and now a new free trade bloc is taking shape. Russia, Kazakhstan and Belarus are moving a step closer to creating a common market for goods, services and business.
For 10 years, Vasily Testov has run a second-hand car dealership in St. Petersburg, importing vehicles from Europe and the US to Russia. By the middle of next year, his business could change, when Vasily will easily be able to import cheap foreign-made vehicles from Belarus.
Next year, the situation will have more clarity and we will be able to bring in cars to Belarus without any tax duty. Belarus is our neighbor and a good partner, and we have a lot of common interests in the past years of the Soviet Union era. The import of cars from neighboring areas outside Russia will be beneficial.
That's because Belarus has lower taxes for imported used cars than Russia. In fact, customs duties on all goods traded between these two countries and Kazakhstan will be equal by January 2012.
This is really the first attempt of some sort of economic integration within the post-Soviet space. There has been a lot of talk about it for a very long time, and now we see for the first time that certain results are being attempted. Clearly, it is not entirely fully successful enterprise yet, partly because there's still a lot of outstanding issues.
For Kazakhstan, it wants to use its resources and vast area as a springboard to tap into a new market with a population 10 times its size.
We want to create a single competitive rule for all the enterprises within the Union, which gives the possibility to be more competitive and to go to the market of each other using the same rules and conditions. And I think this is very important.
Not just for Kazakhstan, but for Russia and Belarus, who have also signed up to a vast trading bloc that will account for the lives and businesses of more than 170 million people. By July 1st, 2011, the entire customs control will move from domestic borders to the external perimeter.
I think that for these countries, they're searching for their role in global economy. I think that's the key issue. In global economy, which is changing tremendously, especially with the rise of China. I think in a way they're trying to find their space and trying to sort of bring their resources together in order to find some kind of their space between Europe and Asia.
An icy place, St. Petersburg contrasted recently with increasingly warming economic relations between the ex-Soviet states and their respective leaders. With every meeting an official document signed, the customs union, like the early days of the European Union, NAFTA or ASEAN, is now a step closer.
Its launch has brought tangible benefits to concrete enterprises and whole sectors of the economy, accelerating the process of the post-crisis recovery. The next logical goal is the integration and creation of the single economic space, with free movement of goods, services and labour.
With a collective GDP expected to reach $2 trillion, the three countries account for more than 80% of the former Soviet Union's economic output. This is the reason why overseas investors from New Zealand to Vietnam are now interested in this new bloc. The customs union encompasses a common market that stretches from here, St. Petersburg, all the way to the borders with China. It's a move that the nation's leaders hope will boost new trade and business partnerships that span across borders. The challenge now is how the customs union will, in reality, achieve this.
They're pursuing different agendas at the end of the day. Russia is interested in strengthening its role in the former common Soviet space. Belarus is interested in discounted products, hydrocarbon products. And Kazakhstan is interested in getting access to global energy markets. and other markets for its other produce, such as wheat.
The customs union is one of a series of gradually opening up, trying to boost markets, trying to develop new industries, and it's part of a long-term goal of increasing the competitiveness of what's been a very state-driven economy.
Keen to modernize and diversify, Russia, Belarus and Kazakhstan hope this new union will breathe life into their economies, yet not hinder their collective accession to the World Trade Organization.
The whole world will pay more attention for this new custom union and for single economic union, and more economic interest, more foreign direct investment, more interest will be on this formation. But we need some achievable results. If some achievable results will be visible, then more countries will be interested to join.
These results will come through businesses like Vasily's and others that will soon be able to trade more easily across borders. Yet there's a warning. With more openness also comes more competition.